Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the deck review for the Ignite deck of playing cards. So without any further ado, let's get into it. This is the front of the box. This is the back of the box. The left side of the box has no writing whatsoever. The other side is similar. And the bottom of the deck has standard copyright information. The top of the box says Ignite. This is the back design. The back design is a very fiery back design, really pops out, very good looking, and I'll get more into how the deck looks aesthetically when handling the deck later on in this review. Now the deck comes with two jokers. These are the two jokers. They are very good looking. One has red or orangey hair, the other one has kind of black hair. So those are the two jokers. So here are two advertising cards, no real value. You can make a double-sided card with them, but once again they really don't have like a reason. This is the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades is very elegant, it looks amazing. Here is more of a close-up look at the Ace of Spades. As you can see, it's made off of, it looks like orange leaves, but I believe they're trying to have a sort of fiery look of it, since this deck is called the Ignite deck. So yeah, it's a very elegant looking Ace of Spades. There isn't any writing on it, so that's a good touch. Now this is actually an example of the different design that these the face cards actually have. Now you will notice that the chord cards, for one, they look a lot different to your standard card, and this is what I particularly like about this deck. And because it's new, it's professional, it looks awesome, and more importantly, it's great to look at, and it's certainly a very good looking card. You will also notice as I go through these cards that the pips, one of these pips is actually, it's got a design. And that's another key feature that I like about this deck. It's new, it's fresh, and in that sense you're not bored of seeing the same design over and over again. So as I go through this, you can tell that one of each is actually being marked in a special way. It's a very good looking feature. You will also notice that the pips on the corners of the cards are actually smaller than what they usually are. There's a reason for this, and that is for fanning. As you can see, most of the pips are visible to the eye, and so that's the reason they had smaller pips. So the back design with this deck looks very good when you're handling the cards. For example, if you're going to do a ribbon spread, you will notice that the cards are very well spaced out, indicating a good finish to the deck. It's similar to a bicycle finish. The stock is a bit thicker, but that's with all Ellusionist cards. The cards have a very nice burnt edges look, and that really brings out the colors, and the red highlights the red, the orange, and the yellow in this deck. Now let's go more into depth in terms of the handling of this deck of cards. The fanning is fairly, well, it's not fairly, it's really good. You can see how there's that fiery look to it. Looks brilliant, and that is one thing I can commend about this deck of cards. Very good look. As you can see, it's got layers. You got a blackish burnt layer from the edges. Again, then you got the middle, and then you got the outside, which is kind of yellow, black, and everything which these two have. Overall, it's a very good looking fan. As I said before, the cards have a thicker stock, meaning that the cards aren't as flexible. A flexible deck would be such as the Bicycle Dragon back deck. This deck is a particularly nice deck. I have a review of the Dragon back deck, so don't be afraid to check it out. The link is in the description box below. So yeah, the cards, because of the stock, they're actually holding up very well. I assume that they're very durable. I haven't messed with them quite a lot in the past few days. But anyway, these cards are extremely nice. They spread out great, and they're also very pleasing to look at. I recommend this deck to anyone who is a card collector, a magician, or a Flourisher. Because of their stock, they kind of stick together very nicely, so they're good for flourishes and card magic itself. So I really hope you've enjoyed this deck review of the Ignite deck of playing cards. I highly recommend it for everyone. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.